Less than 24 hours, thousands of students around the country will be rallying to demand stricter gun laws and end gun violence, specifically in schools. We will have live coverage here on 11 Alive and on our Facebook page during the marches tomorrow, which are expected to be peaceful demonstrations, similar to last year's massive Women's March. Joe Hankey is in our newsroom tonight. He is tracking Georgia's role in what should and could be a historic event tomorrow. Joe, what is expected here in Atlanta?
Well, Jeff, what makes these marches unique is they are student-led here in Atlanta. Students involved with March for Our Lives have organized a march tomorrow in downtown. That march will start at the Civil Rights Center, and there are also 15 other marches planned around the state. Now, 7,000 to 10,000 are expected at the Atlanta March. The flagship will be in Washington, D.C. Here in Georgia, there are a total of 4 in the Atlanta area, as well as 1 in Rome, 2 in Athens, 2 in Augusta, 1 in Columbus, Savannah, several other cities worldwide. There are more than 840 marches registered with the March for Our Lives campaign. Now, as I said, the one tomorrow here in Atlanta will begin at the Civil and Human Rights Center and then head to Liberty Plaza next to the state capitol. Student organizers have spent time this week making signs, going through the final details for the march, and gathering 200 peace marshals. Those are volunteers who will be along the march route to spot any safety concerns or other issues, in addition to a large APD officer presence that will be at the march. Like other students around the country, for many Atlanta students, the Parkland, Florida shooting is the reason they got involved.
The shooting at Parkland could have happened at my school, and I want to make sure that everyone knows that gun violence affects everyone.
I think it's incredible to see the young people rising up and claiming their voices and realizing that they do have power and that their voices do matter and that they can make a difference.
And this afternoon, we learned the city of Atlanta is covering at least $20,000 in expenses for the march in downtown Atlanta. I'll have details of what those funds will cover and the reason the mayor's office is picking up part of the tab for the event. Jeff.
Joe, we'll see you a little bit later. We will be live streaming the March for Our Lives rallies in Atlanta and Washington, D.C. It will be on our Facebook page beginning at 11 a.m. Saturday with an on-air special at noon. Christy Etheridge of 11 Alive is in Washington, D.C. following the protesters' call for change. We will be checking in with her in about 30 minutes.